about February, right? If you feel like you need some kind of refresh but you're not quite ready for spring cleaning yet, why not take an afternoon and reorganize your shower? I know it doesn't sound like it's going to be a very fun project, and it's not going to have a huge before and after impact either, but it is going to impact your daily routines, which is major, especially when you're feeling the winter blues. I'm going to update my own shower and make it feel a little more spa-like, but still stick to a tight budget. Follow along and then plan on doing the same thing in your bathroom soon.
All right, here's what we're working with. I already took down the shower curtain because I knew I was going to replace it. This rack is always crooked no matter how many times I adjust it. It's always sideways. And then these command racks on the other side have done really well for me. They just don't hold enough. So I want to replace those. And I also added that cabinet above the toilet. Some people are going to say that those over-the-toilet cabinets are tacky, and you know what? I don't care. I need extra storage. My bathroom is small. I'm doing it, and it's fine. It's not a big deal. Storage over aesthetics sometimes when it comes to organization, right? Now I'm just emptying out the shower. I did clean it really well too, but I did that off camera because no one wants to watch me clean a bathroom. Now I know you've seen these shower racks before. They were all over TikTok. They've been viral for a while and I gave in and ordered them. I'm going to install them all on that back wall so we can get rid of the rack that is hanging underneath the shower head. So these just come with adhesive little sticky backs. There's no drilling, no installation you have to do. You just clean the tile and put the sticky back on, and it already has the hooks installed, and the baskets are supposed to just hang right on there. These are such an affordable solution for organizing your shower, especially if you're sharing your shower with someone else. They really do hold a lot, and you can choose a bunch of different options. I chose the 5-pack, but they have a 7-pack and a 3-pack, and whatever you need. They come in a lot of different configurations. My biggest tip when it comes to organizing a shower is to try to get all of your toiletries on the end where the shower head is not. When it's right underneath the shower head, everything is going to get kind of dirty and your shower bottles are going to get kind of oozy and your racks are going to rust. So the further away you can get these things from the water, it's going to make cleaning your shower easier. It's going to make all the bottles stand up because they're not slipping around. If you can get everything on the far side of the shower, definitely do that. Also, it's a good idea to only keep the things you use in the shower frequently, and anything that you use just occasionally can stay somewhere else and you can just get it and use it whenever you want it, but you don't need to use up that space with something that you only use like once a month or something. The instructions for these baskets say to let them hang out for a full 24 hours before you add any water or put anything in them. So they're up, we're gonna leave those alone, and I'll fill them up tomorrow. Now that there's nothing underneath the shower head, I do still need to put back up my husband's mirror. He uses it when he shaves his head, and I use it to make sure I don't have raccoon eyes when I get out of the shower. So I'm just using a command hook that is made specifically for bathrooms. It will hold up to the water. I've used these many times. They do not fall. You do need to let this sit for 24 hours also before you run the shower. And I guess I'm done in this area now because Doc has decided that he needs a bath, so he's just gonna roll around in here and bathe for who knows how long. So let's move on to the cabinet that I put above the toilet because I'm ready to fill that up with all of our bath supplies. Before, we were keeping all of our bath salts and shower steamers in their original bags, which is fine, and it doesn't require you to have another container, but moisture was getting inside and we were having to throw them away sooner than we expected. So I ordered these glass jars from Amazon. They have a grippy bottom so they're not going to slide around on the shelf, and the wooden top has a gasket to prevent any moisture from getting inside. If you're storing dry items in a bathroom, it's such a good idea to decant them and put them in something that has an airtight lid. I know a lot of times decanting seems like extra work and completely unnecessary, but in a bathroom, it's very necessary and it's going to prolong the life of your products. Plus, they look really nice on a shelf, and so you don't have to have random decor in your bathroom that's just taking up space. You can put the things that you use all the time in these pretty jars, and that becomes your decor, but it's also functional. Now I'm just going to finish filling up this cabinet with all of our bath supplies and beauty supplies and all the random things that don't have another home in our small bathroom. Using wall space by adding a cabinet like this over the toilet or just some floating shelves somewhere in your bathroom is going to give you a lot of extra storage when you don't have any floor space to put a cabinet, and it's less clutter that you'll have to store under the sink. If you're really short on space in your bathroom and you just don't have any to spare, one of my best tips is to get a large caddy or just a clear container with a lid. You can buy cheap ones, it doesn't matter, and you can store all the things that you don't use as often. Like if you don't take baths very often and you're not using all these supplies, you can keep those in something else in a completely different room. There's no rule that says that you have to keep all your bathroom supplies in the bathroom, and just having them accessible for when you're ready is going to make you probably use them more often too. And don't underestimate the storage space in your spare bathrooms and guest bathrooms and kids' bathrooms too. Now that this cabinet's full, let's put up a new shower curtain. I ordered this one specifically because it's all fabric. I really hate plastic shower curtain liners, and I recently stayed in a hotel that had a fabric liner that you could snap off so they could replace it. And I thought it was the coolest thing, and I thought it was just for hotels until I started looking online, and I found one on Amazon, ordered it, I'm putting it up now, and I talked with someone on Instagram who suggested that I buy a second one. That way I can replace the liner without having to wait for it to get out of the wash, so I'm definitely going to order another. And this shower curtain has probably the strongest magnet ever. It's kind of hard to move around, which is good and bad, but I highly recommend the shower curtain if you need another. I'll link that down in the description along with all the other things I use to organize my bathroom in case you see something that might help you too. Okay, I know the instructions said to wait 24 hours, and I'm going to, but I just wanted to fill up the baskets and make sure everything was going to fit and figure out the layout. So I'm putting all of our shampoo and body wash in the top basket, and then face wash and shave gel and body scrub in the lower basket, and then on the other side, that's going to hold all of the smaller things like the head scalp massager thing and razors and my face brush, and these are so strong. I know the reviews were great, but I am very impressed with how sturdy these baskets are. If you have textured tiles or another porous surface that the adhesive won't stick to, you can buy telescoping corner shelves, and they go all the way from the floor to the ceiling, and they don't need any adhesive at all. Now, since I put that cabinet in, our trash can doesn't fit anymore, and it just seems kind of cluttered having the trash can and the toilet brush, so I ordered this trash can off Amazon, and it has a built-in brush that hides itself inside. The material seems kind of cheap and flimsy. I don't know if it's gonna hold up or not, but it fits in the area, so we're gonna try it. I also brought in the bath tray that's normally in our guest bathroom because I just want to use it soon. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been through this whole process of trying to get our old towels to not smell weird and not be so gritty, and I never could make it happen, so I ordered new towels. These are antimicrobial, and supposedly they just don't mold or mildew. We're gonna find out. They were kind of pricey, but I think they're gonna be worth it. Alright, you've seen me tidy up and organize my shower, so now I'm issuing a challenge. It is your turn. Let me know in the comments if your bathroom could use a little love, and subscribe for more quick organizing projects.